guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about when to know to shift your manual car. We're currently in my 2015 Subaru WRX. Every car is going to be a little different, but I know my car right now, for the owner's manual, it says 2,500 to 3,500 RPM. So 3,000 RPM is usually about the best time to shift. It just depends, and you'll learn. It depends on your driving style, really, and the kind of car you have. A Ford Focus is going to be different from a Ford Focus RS, which is a turbo Ford Focus. Just as a Subaru Impreza is going to be a little bit different from a Subaru WRX. So it's going to vary per car, but these are just the general rule. There's a 10 mile an hour rule. So first would be like 0 to 10, second would be 11 to 21, third would be 22 to 32, so on and so on. So it just depends, like your speed, but whatever your last gear is. So like for me, I have a 6-speed in my Subaru. 6-speed is going to be your like overdrive gear. It's going to be your gear when you're cruising, you're at a constant speed, you're not really going to stop. So like an interstate gear. Now I do use it a little bit for coming home. It just depends. I really like 5th gear because with 5th gear I can still go up hills and give it a little bit more and come back down as it needs. I can hear now. And for the sound wise, I do just have a catless downpipe on the car right now. I've got the muffler delete. It just came in this morning. I just haven't put it on yet, so I do apologize about that. But anyways, we're coming up on a stop sign here in a second, so I was going to go through the gears with you, tell you for my driving style, call out the RPMs that I'm running in a mile per hour as I shift. This for my car, I average about 27 combined. I have a 30 minute commute. I think it's like 28 miles, and it's about 50. It's about 50-50. I think it's like 16 country roads and 12 city. Maybe a little bit, maybe like 14. It's pretty dang close. So no worries, but I'll catch you in a second. Alright, so I just went ahead and started recording because we're coming up on our stop sign. Now for slowing down and downshifting, everybody's different. I personally just push the clutch in, pop my car in neutral, and just continue hitting the brake because I know I'm coming to a dead stop. I don't really downshift. Some people do, some people don't. For me, it really depends on the situation. I just personally know the Subaru is not really a big fan of that. So, first gear, 3,500 RPM, 19 miles an hour. 3,700 RPM, 36, that was into third. 35 going into fourth, 48 miles an hour. 55, but this person's kind of going under the speed limit in front of me, so I'm just going to keep it in fourth. We're sitting at about 2,500 RPM right now. It's 24. I'm running negative boost, running like negative 11. I just cruise at this speed, and I notice like if I need to pick up and move a little bit faster, like if I was going to go past them, I'd drop it down into third. But when it comes to coming to a stop sign, I'm not very keen on downshifting. Now, I'm about to go onto a veer road, so I will downshift for that, especially if this gentleman's going to be in front of me. Throw a turn signal on. I'm going to go ahead and throw it into third. Yep. And unfortunately, I am still behind him. closure of that 10-mile-an-hour rule. It's in kilometers. I don't know if it's in kilometers or miles an hour, but I'll show it. I've got one that shows RPMs too. I think that one's in kilometers. And the reason sometimes it's hard to find one for the U.S. because not standards or manual cars, whatever you want to call them, it's more common overseas than it is here. I don't know why. I think everybody should know how to drive one. But anyways, you guys, I hope this video helped you. It's going to take time to learn yourself in your car. Every car is going to be different. This is a performance vehicle, so I drag mine out a little bit more. Some cars redline before 6,000 RPM. My little Toyota redlines at like 4,500. My Mustang redlines right at